the buzz down there. Like, it's not getting any easier. And right now, one of these two talented players is going to be joining that Shark Tank down there, man. But again, you know, either way you're able to qualify through, it's going to be a tough route. So let us see who is victorious in this one.
All right, so you see the sticky going back and forth between both the players. The flashing red light, ApolloKage snuck that one in. You can actually, if you do the sticky next to someone shielding, it actually acts as a grab and you put the sticky on them. So a lot of times when you see someone shielding on the platform, ApolloKage will go ahead and get that sticky on.
Definitely very, very comfortable going for that. And kind of like one of the hallmarks of his play style, actually. So, I mean, he does things a little bit different. We know Kola, a little back and forth history when it comes to going up against Snake.
Yeah, has a Snake himself.
He does, absolutely. But right now, throw out all that out the window and focus on the task at hand, dealing with this very well-polished Snake in ApolloKage. But as you said, Charles, it's definitely been kind of on the come up more and more as of late.
Wow, the grenade save there. And ApolloKage has been doing it big with this character since Brawl. Obviously in Smash for Wii U, we didn't really have Snake in the fray, but now here in Ultimate, we're seeing a lot of these Brawl Snakes come to fruition, right?
Yeah, definitely, 100%. Really comfortable right now. Good lead has already developed. Okay, Sledge not going to be enough. And the grenade for a little bit of safety on the recovery, where that artillery from Snake really gets disruptive.
He's full drift in there. Is not going to connect here. The up throw, but the grenade.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
And that's how you know the Snake matchup. You got to use these grenades against him as well.
Yep.
I mean, it's very, very difficult. But that particular situation, Cole was able to get the KO, right?
Which present themselves. Don't let them go to waste. 60% lead right now for ApolloKage. Looking pretty good. And again, just able to get that sticky, and there it is, the timing. Boom, detonation, you are gone. Kola scratching his head a little bit, letting this one get away from him.
Yeah, Kola is shielding a lot on these platforms, and I mean, it's honestly natural instinct, right? When you see, because essentially, for the most part, you just shield a tilt or an aerial when someone goes and platform pressures you, and you usually get a safe jump out of there, right? But this time, ApolloKage just playing that layer deeper there and just getting the free sticky, and that's going to set up so many great scenarios, especially if he wins neutral.
Really good match right now between the two. Good Lord.
My goodness.
Yeah.
So much damage here.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to try and take this tournament too, like you've got to be aware. I mean, you know, ApolloKage, he's not the only Snake lurking around, man. You got MVD out there, you got Shogun, so there are some good Snakes throughout this bracket you're going to have to contest with. But ApolloKage trying to make a play that he might be the strongest one in the building. He's one stock away from getting his first game against Kola. Trying to bring it back, but it is a tall task to ask at 123 and off the stage.
Ooh, tries to get the down air, but comes back down with the back air. 143% here. Kola needs a connection, and he needs to make it count, but it's so hard to do against Snake, and there is the detonation. Was that the timer? I think that was just the time detonation there.
I think he was in hit stun, so I think Kola was going for a follow-up, so that thing might have just timed out.
Planned?
That is unfortunate. I mean, you see him shaking his head like,
I didn't take it.
I didn't plan it, but I'll take it.
I believe it's like 30 seconds to a minute as well. I don't know the exact timer of when the C4 just detonates itself, but it's along those timelines. So clutch nonetheless. ApolloKage not looking like he planned for that, but I mean, you got to take it, right?
Yeah. All right, good stuff to ApolloKage. Gets the first game. If Kola can bounce back. Boom.
All right, so looks like we're going to stick it out with the Roy here. Roy going to be that quick, speedy rushdown character with the sword. Seen a lot of, I mean, if you don't know about Roy, I don't got to tell you about Roy. He's one of the most popular characters in the tournament scene at the moment, right?
I would say definitely. I mean, you know, people just
at
like
least
Roy
in
for
NA.
No, I'm just saying, I agree with you. Like, people just like Roy for the fact he's just a beast. Like, he's literally just a walking Oonga Boonga stick. He just wants to hit and hurt you, man.
Oh yeah, and especially when you're a player like Kola who has, you know, you play the game so fast. I mean, I've seen Kola win so many sets just being the faster player, right? Yeah. You just can't keep up. But right now, ApolloKage doing an incredible job of keeping up and maybe even slowing Kola down. It's going to be such an important thing. You're going to line up the down air. Oh, it's destroyed the Cypher, but uses that hit lag there. ApolloKage going for directional air dodge up. Kola off stage. Oh, the Nikita barely connecting.
And he just kind of met the tip of the sword. Oh, wow. Did he get hit by the up smash?
Yeah.
Going for the follow-up?
Yep. Tried to go for the jab into the back air, but a little bit of insurance policy coming out for ApolloKage. That's going to be Kola paying with the stock there.
All right. ApolloKage is playing absolutely out of his mind. I mean, this is just right now masterclass in how to pilot Snake in this matchup. Kola trying to find some ins and outs, just some answers.
Look at all these trades as well, not even going for too much. And every time Kola seems to have an opportunity to get the KO, something interrupts it.
Yep.
Okay, Veerverse, yep, onto the center platform here. Wow, quick grab, loop around on Nikita, gets the up smash set up. Man, but Kola's able to strike first, but 165%. Oh, I go out on my own terms, man.
My own terms. You'll never take me alive.
maybe that was for the first game. He's like, you know what? I got you, man.
There you go. A little sense of humility right there. But nonetheless, his loss is certainly Kola's game, but gets clipped by that up tilt.
That's a sour hit?
And, dude, that
it felt like or looked like? I'm not too sure.
The pain does not discriminate.
Yeah, one of the most iconic tilts in competitive Smash.
Definitely.
For sure. Gonna be that Snake up tilt. Very large, and I mean, you know, especially, we didn't have that much rage, but it gets really crazy when you get some rage backed up on that.
100%. I see Kola right now. Oh, he's definitely hunting. Seeing some opportunities start to present themselves a little bit. These openings.
You can never rush it versus Snake either.
You can't. I mean, you can't. Because, I mean, you know, he's a walking minefield. You know what I mean? Like, he has everything. Just kind of back himself up. But right there, just going a little bit below to catch him with that fair. Well played. And Kola's still giving himself an opportunity to win this match.
I really like that, too, because ApolloKage seems to be very favorable of throwing a grenade in disadvantage, but that sets you up really low. So because of that, Kola was able to set up the forward air here, able to dance around some of these minefields, like you said. Snatches up the grenade, and Kola doing a phenomenal job of bringing this back percentage-wise.
You got to be careful. You don't want to trade hits at this juncture. Your percentage is way too high, and Snake just thrives off of that, especially in these positions, just falls low. Almost like he was going to threaten to go for back air, Charles, but just hits the ground for the up tilt to secure the game. That was brilliant.
How many times have we seen ApolloKage get the anti-air up tilt, right? Whether it be in that advantage or disadvantage or straight up neutral, just really calling out some of these neutral airs or maybe some of these aerial positionings coming out from Kola here. That was so slick, so slick. The fastball right through the platform into the quick turnaround, man. Here's the insurance policy coming through.
Better than Geico.
Dang.
That's not a sponsor of this event, right? I said what I said.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun.
All right, so PS2, ApolloKage 2-0 against Kola. One of the top seeds of this tournament. One of the best players in the world, especially one of the best to do it with Roy here.
Yeah,
and wow, ApolloKage kind of making it look easy out here.
Yeah, Kola definitely, obviously, you know, widely recognized as one of the better players in the game, no matter what region you're in. But right now, ApolloKage carried nothing for that. He has been on a little bit of a rise himself, and maybe looking to keep cementing that with a big-time win over Kola. One thing to get the W, Charles, another to do it in potential 3-0 fashion, which could be where we're heading.
And this is winners top 32. We are in the thick of it in terms of bracket here. Every single win at this point is just one step closer away from the Shark Tank because we know what's going down.
Oh, wow. Okay, up big, but right there, you know, it always seems like he has those insurance policies like you pointed out. That time it was the detonator.
And, I mean, this point, this is where it gets really hard. It really becomes like an uphill battle. Not exactly similar to a character like Sonic, but both Snake and Sonic become tremendously stronger with leads, right? So, and I mean, for different reasons. Obviously, Snake, we're trying to get saucy with it.
Just get off the platform.
Dang, man, we were starting to farm clips. Dang, man, you're still in winner's bracket, ApolloKage.
It looks like that. I mean, that could continue to be the case at this pace. Kola really needs to pick it up, but he hasn't been able to get any of his like notable combinations. I credit that a lot to the fact of just ApolloKage's placement, always having those nades at arm's length. Nikita, just to let you know he can do that. And wow, talk about a reversal of fortune for that exchange. The back on stage, looking so comfortable right now.
In terms of styles, I mean, we're seeing I mean, this could be a matchup thing as well, but ApolloKage usually in this matchup, we're seeing him go very low and opt to just like throw grenades and then just go very, very low. And maybe Roy just doesn't have too much to contest, right? Again, going for that low grenade, but the grenade actually blowing up his own Cypher. As I start praising him, he takes himself out. He takes out his own Cypher with the grenade.
Oh, I mean, regardless of that, he's still in a great position. He's got Kola at 133, so Kola is very well aware. Almost any stray hit, almost any big hit from Snake is going to be able to KO that stock.
Up and over here now, ApolloKage with the mix, trying to go high, but of course Roy is going to have the speed and have that upper to chase you down. 157%. Beautiful directional air dodge to stall out the Nikita. Gets the pivot grab, that's 160, and you know what that means? It means the guaranteed up tilt off the down throw.
100%, man. You get those higher percentage, you already know Snake's going to be hunting out that throw. All right, little Jair action. Ooh, this big would be big. Okay, knocks him out the Cypher. If Kola can make this count.
And the big thing is swinging at Snake and making sure you don't also pop the grenade. Kola starting to get the spacing on that, but with Roy it can be a little difficult because you want to be closer to the sword here. But 140%, Kola hasn't taken anything.
Nice.
And that's a trade you're willing to take. 10% for the stock, yes sir.
Keep in mind, ApolloKage had a fresh stock coming in and Kola was at like 1-31, so he has definitely made this last minute count. I mean, just an exceptional gameplay so far from Kola. See if that streak can continue, or is ApolloKage going to inch his way further and further into this lead. Getting back to basics right here with Snake.
Yeah, and now Kola hasn't gotten anti-air too much here. See if Kola can find an opening. You have to take your time. Sometimes Snake can slow things down to a crawl with some of these grenades, with some of these projectile setups here, but you have to wait for that golden moment, the golden opportunity. If you rush in, you know, it's like hitting a wall of roses, you know, wall of thorns.
Is it?
Fighting Snake?
Oh, you said thorns. I heard roses.
Well, like roses have thorns.
That's true. Not the ones that you get at the shop, though.
What?
I think they've been dethorned.
You getting the cheap stuff, man. Chill.
What the heck?
The authentic stuff has thorns.
Target ain't cheap. Hold on, man. It ain't Walmart, baby. What you complaining about? All right. Oh, guy might be complaining about that. Yeah, that's going to do it. 3. Oh, wow, dude. That's
huge.
I mean, that was, you know, and I feel like ApolloKage, he had many portions of that match. He didn't leave too much doubt that he was going to win that thing. Like,
that's a huge upset here.
And to do it in a 3-0, like that is nice.
3-0, convincing manner. I feel like ApolloKage essentially had the lead every single game, and Kola was just trying to make that comeback here. And I mean,
that right there, that's that insurance policy I was talking about. Okay.
Off the up B, right? And we've seen a lot of Roy's kind of opt for that. That's why just positioning for that. And there's the grenade KO. Some insurance policies don't work out as well as the others, man. But this time, coming in with the Nikita here, setting up, able to get the pivot grab there. And you know, you just see the constant fadebacks, the constant pump fakes coming out from ApolloKage, able to get that stock here. Then Kola turning up here.
Yeah, 100%. This is where I was like, okay, this is still anybody's game to win. But the thing is, ApolloKage just kind of got himself grounded, went back to basics, and yeah, man, Snake going to overtake you. Gets the classic up tilt.
That might have been a shield poke.
Let's see it again.
That might have been a shield poke here.
He's definitely poking out a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you see the head exposed, you see the feet on the bottom there exposed, and of course, that up tilt hits all of that.
Oh yeah.
All of that area.
That's gonna cover all that. You see all that red? Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely
That's
a shield
called
poke.
coverage.
And yeah, I mean, I honestly don't even know where you tilt your shield there. You might have to tilt it down. I don't know if the hit comes like from the bottom then goes upwards, not too sure there. But nonetheless, ApolloKage setting up greatness with the 3-0, with the cross-up roll into the shield poke, and moving on in this incredibly stacked winners